Good morning. Okay, so today I want to read two different notes that I wrote for my friend. She graduated Dive Master with Patty, and normally when you complete a pro course like Dive Master, they'll give you like a pro, different things. So I got like a SSI Pro strap for my mask because I'm doing Dive Master. But anyway, her dive school and her Patty course did not do it, and she talks about her mask strap a lot, and she works as a Dive Master. And she's like, look, I'm still with this da-da-da. So anyway, I saw this Kotao mask strap yesterday, and I just know how much we both went through on this island, and it's got like a turtle on it and it says Kotao Island. And so I just thought, well, every time she at least sees this, it'll have meaning. So here's a note that I wrote last night, and I'm not going to be able to finish this in 3 minutes, so I'll just keep going. I want to just say how this is a note that I wrote initially that was full of my heart, and I just wanted to, write something that captured memories and also inspired for her future. And this one I had the same intentions, but I was like, well, I don't want to be like too much or say too many things. So I'll read this one first. Hey girly. Hee. When I saw this, I thought, yes, amazing. Now you can change your mask strap. I know it's not a pro strap, but I hope it's even more meaningful than that. I hope every time you see it, you remember how much happened on this island and how you still kept going, floating and bringing joy and beauty to others around you, like a turtle does while it floats and glides through the ocean, contrary to its surroundings. This island really gave us a go for our money in 2026. Literally, so many people, for some odd reason, tried to steal our sparkle. I'm so happy we didn't let them. It was such a gift to have gotten close with you. You really made such a positive difference for me here in 2026. I'm so proud of you for doing so many good things for you and for others through the ugliness you encountered while here. I'm so excited to watch you continue to blossom, and I cannot wait to see what diving Indonesia, India, and whatever else awaits you has to offer you. No matter where you go, keep that big, beautiful, warm smile on your face, girl. Heart. And be sure to let me know when your wedding is. Hee. I know our Prince Charmings have taken longer than hoped to find us, but they will. If you can dream it and say it to yourself like it's coming to you, literally, he is already on the way, then he is. Until you meet him, keep shining your light and challenging yourself to always arrive into a better and better and better version of yourself. Shoot for the stars, mama. Believe in your heart, everything in its perfect timing. Love you, girlie. Take care of yourself. God bless you. John. Okay, so here again, the same intention behind the note. I just was like, I just feel like I'm always working on saying less words. Hey girly, when I saw this mask strap, I said, yes, haha. I know it's not a Patty Pro, but I hope it can bring you even more peace and love than a Patty Pro can. Kotao gave us both many challenges to grow this year. Many times we encountered people, for whatever odd reason, who tried to steal our sparkle. I'm so glad that we were able to be like beautiful turtles floating in the ocean and didn't let them. Thanks for being such a lovely friend on the island. I don't know what the future holds for either of us, but I know as long as we continue to root into people and things that give back to the purity of our souls, then it's going to keep getting better and better and better. I love you, girl. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Both are nice notes, but in this journey of saying less, there's a time and a place for it. And I'm still learning that. I'm still learning, like, the time and the place to say less, and to do less, and to express less, and you do that because you want something to be more impactful, more powerful, because us humans, we can only take in so much. And so you gotta get it in, you gotta get that 3 minutes in, because otherwise no one's gonna watch an 8-minute video. And the thing about it is people that watch the 8-minute video, sometimes you learn more and sometimes you don't. And that's just like the name of the game. But to me, this note versus this note, I would say this one is more lovely. This one, and that's an opinion, and that's subjective. I think that I'm going to give them both to her and say that, and be like, you know what, take it for what it is. And yeah, when you know someone, you know what would matter more to someone. And really what made me think about rewriting it was not to be too much, like I was saying too much. I just didn't want to even mention about like a husband, because I just want her to float in her. I've said it before, in life, I don't know if it's a vocation of mine to be a wife. I don't know that. But also, I'm not worried about that. I'm not like thinking about that. I don't center things in my life to be like, okay, I'm going to put myself here because I'm more likely to find a husband. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put myself in prayer with God and let him work through my life. And if I am supposed to be a wife, then that will come to me. Like, oh, well, you need to put yourself out there. Okay, well, there's a time and a place. And I know from God that my time and place right now, the season that I'm in, is a lot of solitude and a lot of prayer, intentional prayer. A lot of meditation, a lot of working with my immune system, my nervous system. And that's the season that I'm in. And yeah, it's all just about, knowing what season you're in, and what people need, and how do people get the most out of whatever you're saying. And like I said, you can watch a longer video and sometimes be like, what did I watch? Yeah, like, roll the dice. But not every single moment of every single day, do we need to be like so hyper focused on like the extent that something gave back to us. Like I get lost in that. I do. I'm like, oh my gosh, well, I'll never get that time back. It's like, okay, and different people have different gifts to offer and speak to different people, and so something that you might not have gotten anything out of doesn't mean that's the same for every other person. So just about respecting people and appreciating what is there for you and what can you get out of it, and that's it. It's like, okay, like you can learn something from everything, so learn that, whatever it has to offer you, the long note or the short note, but I think that in general in life, this note is more of like a friend's note. This is more of a generic note. So don't always find yourself like filtering for every person. You know, different content is for different people that are near and far from you. You know, and the truth about it is you, when you're talking to your friend, you don't have to sit there and edit, because that's what a friend is. They meet you where you're at. They know who you are, and they take your words for whatever they are, and they also do know your intention behind the words. It might not always be received well, but you know, that's in life where you just find out who's best for you at that moment. You know, we love people, but sometimes our best friends, we grow apart and we grow together, and we grow apart and we grow together. And we don't ever at any point need to force our togetherness, because everyone is where they are. And if someone doesn't feel supported by you, or someone's feeling like they need to constantly edit themselves to be liked or wanted by you, then you maybe take a little distance, you know, and just do you, you know, do you, and don't be so caught up all the time in the what are people gonna get out of this? You know, there's moments for this and there's moments for that. So yeah, don't feel like you constantly need to edit yourself and you can't be yourself, because then everyone is just an edited version of themselves, and that's not people fully being themselves. So this letter is more me. There's more pop in my love. So bring the most amount of love you can. I love you. God bless you.